Welcome back to Narrate Now. But before we jump into the madness, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. The film kicks off at Bayfield University as the bell tolls on Monday, the 18th. We meet Teresa, who wakes up hungover on her birthday in the dorm room of a fellow student, Carter Davis. She groggily asks for Tylenol, ignoring a call from her father, and prepares to leave. Just as she's heading out, Carter's roommate Ryan barges in, jokingly asking if Carter slept with her. Tree is disgusted, while Carter is left embarrassed. On her way back to her own room, Tree bumps into Tim, a guy she once went out with. He asks, "Why haven't you answered any of my texts?" Tree bluntly replies, "Because you took me to Subway." It was miserable. She finally reaches her dorm, where her roommate Lori greets her and surprises her with a birthday cupcake. Lori cheerfully says, "Make a wish." Tree blows out the candle but immediately tosses it in the trash, muttering about carbs. Later, she rushes to class and secretly meets her professor, Gregory Butler, with whom she's having an affair, despite him being married. Their secret nearly slips when his wife, Stephanie, shows up at the door. At lunch, Tree joins her sorority sisters. Their leader, Danielle, humiliates another girl, Becky, for eating junk food. But when Becky storms off, she bumps into Carter, spilling food all over Tree. Carter tries to return Tree's missing jewelry, but she drags him aside, insisting he keep quiet about her spending the night in his room. Danielle then invites Tree to a party later that evening. As night falls, Tree walks across campus. She hears the eerie tune of a music box and notices someone wearing a creepy baby mask watching her. Tree threatens, "I'll call the cops."
Okay, I'm calling the cops.
But the masked figure runs away. Relieved, she turns to leave, until the figure suddenly returns, chasing her down and then stabbing her to death. Tree wakes up in Carter's room, the exact same morning. The bell tolls again. Clearly freaked out and confused, she repeats the day, thinking it's déjà vu. This time, she doesn't throw Lori's cupcake away, but she still ignores her father's call. Stephanie catches her in Gregory's office after it's been locked. At lunch, she warns Becky about spilling food, but Carter still bumps into her anyway. That night, she skips the bridge and goes straight to the party. When the masked figure jumps out, Tree punches him, only to realize it's Nick, Danielle's boyfriend, pulling a prank. Inside, the party rages on, but when Tree follows Nick upstairs, the real killer sneaks in and murders him. Tree gets a text from Danielle, accusing her of hooking up with Nick behind her back. Tree is then attacked by the killer and killed with a broken bong piece. Once again, she wakes up in Carter's bed. Terrified, Tree rushes to Lori and insists,
Lori, somebody's gonna kill me tonight.
Lori calms her down, suggesting she stay in and relax. She boards up her room, determined to protect herself, but the killer still breaks in and stabs her. Tree realizes she's trapped in a repeating death loop. She confides in Carter, who suggests, "You need to figure out who the killer is. Narrow down your suspects." From here, Tree plays detective across multiple loops. She suspects Tim until she finds him secretly watching gay porn. She suspects Stephanie until the killer drowns her. She even suspects Danielle, but their fight ends with both of them getting hit by a bus. Later, after a hospital scan reveals her body is deteriorating from repeated deaths, Tree suspects Gregory. She sneaks into his office and finds a baby mask in his drawer, only for the killer to stab Gregory right in front of her. Tree flees in a stolen car but gets pulled over by a cop. Desperate, she pretends to be drunk so she'll be locked up safely. But the killer tracks them down, kills the cop, and blows up the car with Tree inside. Another reset. This time, Tree demonstrates to Carter that she really is reliving the same day, predicting events like sprinklers going off, a car alarm blaring, and a protester fainting. They head to a diner where Tree reveals she's been avoiding her dad since her mother's death. On TV, a report airs about Joseph Toombs, a serial killer targeting young women, currently held at the campus hospital. Tree believes Toombs is the culprit. She and Carter rush there, but Toombs escapes, killing a guard. Carter sacrifices himself to save Tree, but Toombs kills him. Tree incapacitates Toombs, but realizing Carter would remain dead if the loop ends, She climbs the bell tower and vowing to stop Toombs the next time. Reset again, this time with renewed determination. Tree embraces her second chance. She's kind to Lori, tells Tim to embrace his true self, ends her affair with Gregory, humiliates Danielle instead of Becky, and finally reconnects with her father over lunch, admitting how much she misses her mom. That night, she prepares for Toombs. Armed with a stolen gun, she waits in his hospital room. When he attacks, she uses a blackout moment to get the upper hand and finally shoots him dead. Victorious, she celebrates with Carter, finally eating the birthday cupcake from Lori. But the next morning, she wakes up again. It's still Monday. Confused, she realizes she died in her sleep. The cupcake was poisoned. Lori has been the true killer all along. Confronting Lori, Tree points out the baby mask hidden in her desk. Lori finally admits, Gregory was never going to leave his wife for you. He was mine, and tries to stab her. The two fight viciously. At the last second, Tree shoves the poisoned cupcake into Lori's mouth.
Eat it, bitch!
And kicks her out the window to her death. In the aftermath, Tree and Carter watch the news, with Danielle hogging the spotlight during interviews. Carter jokes that Tree's ordeal reminds him of Groundhog Day. Tree replies blankly, "Who's Bill Murray?" The next morning, Carter pretends it's still the 18th, pranking Tree, before revealing it's finally the 19th. Relieved, Tree laughs, and the two share a kiss as the nightmare loop is finally broken.